You just finished sleeping together or whatever.
Okay.
I'm taking a shower. I'm in the shower. You know, a nigga be creative after.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, did that ever? He laughed because it's
I ain't never heard this story. This ain't comfortable. We got popcorn.
Listen,
Popcorn.
I'm in the shower.
Don't steal my shit.
I'll give you the quick story. You can see the full story
on the Murder Inc. documentary. That's going to be premiere on BET.
That's
I think of the whole track in the shower. I get out the shower, I call my nigga Chink. I'm on the phone, Chink, yo.
Chink Santana.
We get to the studio. Chink. The chefs it up, the beat, everything. Okay. Now it's time for you to write. Yo, I want this shit to be a feel-good joint, like summertime things. I'm so happy, baby. Right?
I need to know. Irv, you see what he said? I said, yeah, man. Irv Gotti is sucker, man. He a sucker. Whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old, right? And so I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and soul. But when you keep ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was fucking, right? Because the whole time, I'm there. What's Love, Big Pun Record, on tour. I've never seen them together like that. Now, I'm not saying they wasn't. They was. Or there was rumors they was. I never seen it. But they drink chance with Irv. I don't need to know. Right? Now, it's okay if it's on a documentary. You got to say your truth for your documentary. But to go to Drink Champs and keep calling her a bitch, keep disrespecting, guys, I'm not going to be the one, I'm not the guy, to stand up for the brother that I'm not. The Ja Rule was standing right next to him.
Yeah, y'all. So
Yo, you want to hear the slime ball shit in that? When he told that story about how he came up with the record for Happy, he did not have to say that him and Ashanti just had. That shows the bitterness
At all.
in his personality. He could have told that whole story without saying that part. He had to take that little shot, which shows you the bitterness in his character, yo.
Oh, yeah, the boy hurt.
He was trying to make it apparent that he was fucking her. That's all.
Yo, I came up with that song in the shower. Yo, I was in the shower. I came up with that song, and then we went to the studio, and then Ashanti wrote it. Yeah, he could have told the whole story without saying that first part, yo.
Literally,
I got a question
like
though. If it wasn't Ashanti and it was a different female, and he wrote that song and he told that story, would it come off different? Because I heard people on Drake Chant talk shit like that, but it wasn't somebody famous, so it wasn't received the same.
And they didn't sound bitter, though. They didn't sound bitter.
That's
real.
Not true. Still some sucker shit either way it goes.
It's the bitterness behind.
Oh, yeah, he's bitter.
Irv Gotti and Ashanti, right? We know the story of how, like, even with Ashanti and her masters and her had to re-record her whole album, and him just like being like very disrespectful to her throughout the years. Now I understand why it's put in more content that he's bitter because she did not want to talk to him no more, right? Like he couldn't take the rejection, and that's what happens.
Yeah,
He can't just get that girl her stems either, because he owned that shit. He can't just do that.
It'd have been way more play if he just kept his mouth shut and nobody would have never knew. That shit always the best feeling when you know you hit a bitch or a woman and you know nobody know. That shit really be the best. Like you just like, damn, I hit her.
Hey,
Rob.
Nobody
know.
Hey, Rob.
What's up, bro?
Say it again.
Hey, look. When you think about Irv though, on the come up, remember he always had this type of spirit though, bro. Remember he was bitter with Leor and them. He was bitter with it, like you know what I'm saying. He always would just take shot. So this not even to me. This is not different than his character. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I mean,
that's
then again,
him.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's what we were
Yeah, but
saying
this nigga,
earlier. He always been
Yo,
petty and
that's when he
yeah.
really started getting faded too, cause he was smoking. Anybody seen the whole interview? Like the entire thing?
Yeah, 3 hours and 20
So
minutes. I seen
that's
the
when
whole
he
thing.
yeah, I seen it, yeah, I seen it too. So that's when he really started getting faded when they was talking about Ashanti. Like he was smoking early on. He had the Jeffries, the heroin, ha ha ha. Then when they started talking about Shorty, he started throwing them shits back, nigga. He
And
got
then,
Yeah.
twisted.
and then he
Pulling them
old as
shots the
hell.
fuck up.
And then he old as hell trying to claim a body 20 years ago. Like, my nigga, relax, bro.
But wasn't he
You old as hell
married
trying
this
to do
whole
that.
time though
That's
too?
the
Don't he got a
worst.
wife?
That's the
Nah,
worst.
nah, nah. He
Oh,
wasn't
we
married. He divorced. He divorced early, way back. Caddy said that yesterday.
oh, really?
Oh, okay, all
Yeah,
right.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Caddy
so
dropped that
I want
yesterday.
to
Caddy
add.
was like,
And that's
he
why.
Ben got rid of his wife.
And that's why I
I
Okay,
know
believe
he didn't
okay.
Caddy
say
too,
get rid of
because
her, but I
Caddy
mean,
was like,
he divorced her.
"Oh my bad," because Caddy was like, he was around and he never saw that. And Joe just said the same shit. He said we was around and we ain't never seen it. That's how I believe.
But he did also say
Yo,
at the end of the interview, he did clean it up. He quit calling that lady out her name, and he gave her her just due.
but it's too
A
late
little
though, bro.
late.
You don't call. You know what I mean? You don't call
Yeah,
that
you
bitch.
can't you can't you can't spit in my face and hand me a napkin, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
afterwards.
know. He should have did it first. Just get a lady her props, man. Yeah, she quit messing with you. It is what it is, man. You looking like a real live crybaby on drink champs right now.
But you know he in love with her. The nigga came with the watch that she engraved on it. So he came
Mm,
there with that watch.
Yeah, he'll take her back if she came there. I think
what?
he'll take her back.
You know that.
That's not
Watch.
even
And
a
he was like,
thought.
yeah, you know who
That's a
bought this?
fact.
Ashanti.
He's crazy.
Yo, watch this. The Murder Inc. documentary drops today.